All right.
I'm gonna do an epic reaction to the original Megamind video.
The
Featuring
original Megamind.
featuring wait, Mono.
You, it's pronounced Mono, but okay.
Mono, whatever. Alright. Dude.
Yeah. Jesus fuck. Okay.
There are seemingly two versions of the DreamWorks movie Megamind. Before the final film was made, there is the original version written
let
in
me go on Do
2003.
Not
This
Disturb.
version of Megamind, originally titled
that's probably a
Mastermind,
good
was
idea.
meant to be a live-action film.
So I
and
don't
through
get any
reading the
crazy
script, you see that
notifications.
this version of the movie was much more
Fucking
crude than
someone
what we're used
sending
to.
you, like,
When the idea was
notification, it's
revisited
just
around
like, "Give me that
2006
cock."
and 2007, the live-action concept was dropped. The movie was now an animated film, and through the conceptual artwork and storyboards, we got our second version of the film. While this version was closer to the final movie, it still shared elements with the original script. For example, Roxanne did have some kind of romantic relationship with Metro Man in the script, something that did not really make it into the final film.
Metro Man and I were never a couple.
We're
But
never
that
a
earlier
couple.
romance did give her a deeper resentment toward
Fucking baggage! You burned my boyfriend alive, you sick son of a bitch!
Megamind for seemingly killing him. In the original script, Titan and Metro Man are actually
God.
weak to copper, something that becomes a joke in the final movie.
Copper drains my powers. Your weakness is copper?
And in one alternate version of the movie, Roxanne seemingly gains Metro Man's powers and uses them to
Bro,
fight
why does
Titan.
this look like something that just comes out of like a fucking indie
Borrowing
game?
from
That
classic
artwork.
comic
Yeah.
villains, Megamind, originally named Ubermind and Mastermind, in the early scripts was meant to
Ubermind,
encompass many villain archetypes, especially the genius inventor who always comes back to cause chaos. Early concepts of Megamind actually had him modeled
Oh.
after Galactus
I gotta
from
turn this
Marvel
down so I can-
Comics.
wait, actually, let me
Megamind in
just
these
turn you
concepts also seemed to wield powerful
Yeah.
energy that he could shoot from his hands, and I would say that he
Maybe
looks
even
much
turn
more
this down a little.
sinister in these
His
early
mic is so
artworks,
loud.
appearing far more like a genuine villain than
Yeah,
he does in the
my
final
God.
movie. Besides some alterations to his design, they weren't all that significant, and really, Megamind doesn't really look
What
that
is-
different
wait,
from
go
his
back,
final
hang
look.
on.
Also, it's important
This guy.
No. I swear to God, in some of the designs, he looks like a Crash Bandicoot character.
Like this one.
No, like keep playing. I'll tell you when to pause. Hang on. That one, yeah, that way. Yeah,
The one.
no,
Oh, the one on the right. Oh my god.
yeah. fucking Dr. Neo Cortex looking ass.
movie. It's important to know
I'm gonna use this as a. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna screenshot this and make it a GIF.
That moment when you
Megamind's character never really changed much across the various scripts. He's always portrayed as the least amount of change becomes much clearer.
And I love you, random citizen.
Metro
I use PayPal to buy this ticket. I'm paying it off over time.
Metro shows a travel ad.
Me.
Pay your own way.
Metro Man in the early scripts was originally named Uberman, and you can see this name in the early
Uberman,
costumes,
I can't.
as several pieces of concept art show a giant U on his chest. Uberman was meant to
Why
be a
does that look like
character who was loved
Superman?
by everyone, but perhaps wasn't
Dude.
as great as people thought. Uberman or Metro
Dude,
Man
remember that?
so
Wait. Remember that one GIF where it's Mega Man saying, "Don't bother trying to escape. I've attached a car battery to your testicles."
Yes.
to be a bad person.
Oh my God.
In an alternate storyboard for Megamind, we see Uberman or Metro Man going through his daily heroics. However, there is
Yo, wait, just imagine. Can I get an Uber? Yeah, Uber from Uberman.
fucking
Uberman and Ubermind, the Uber duo.
Opening a jar for an elderly woman and saves lives every day. The citizens don't seem to care anymore. There's no gratitude, no excitement. People simply expect him to save them every single time. As a result, Metro Man feels that people no longer appreciate him. Despite dedicating his life to helping others, people have begun to feel entitled to his existence. He's become a pure symbol that the city has accepted as just another part of daily life. Combine this with the revelation that he no longer finds fulfillment in being a hero, and you can see why he fakes his death. The original Metro Man does not abandon the people of Metro City to Titan at the
Fucking
very end.
discount
In fact,
Superman.
He eventually returns to
Discount
being a hero, realizing that it's his purpose and destiny. Metro Man in the final film, however, refuses to return. He wants to live as a musician.
I love how he went
and
from
even though
discount
he won't
Superman
come back,
to
he
now
assures
fucking
Megamind
Markiplier
that good and evil
lookalike.
always find balance.
Markiplier lookalike.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
You're not.
So while the original script has Metro Man return to his
No,
responsibility,
he looks more
the
like
final film
Markiplier.
has him permanently step away from heroism. Trusting Megamind
My God.
rise to the challenge. Even the endings for the two versions of the character are very different. In the final film, Metro Man appears to return and scare Titan off, but Titan quickly realizes that Metro Man is actually Megamind in disguise. This plays out almost the same in the early storyboards, except this time, Titan actually fights the disguised Metro Man. In the original script, however, when Uberman returns to save Megamind, we assume he's about to fight Titan, but Uberman is immediately shot by Titan's laser and is reduced to ash, leaving only a skeleton behind.
Oh my god! Wait, no, why did I think that one gif where it's like,
Yes,
skeleton
I know that.
guarding-
I know that gift that Tech Again sends
leaving
me.
only a skeleton behind. This forces
Oh my God, that's what it
Megamind to
sounds
defeat
like.
Titan
That's what the-
using a copper gauntlet. So the original script kills off Uberman in the climax to solidify Mastermind's heroic transition.
Oh my
The final
God,
film
like, this
instead
actually
keeps
sounds like
Metro
a
Man
creepypasta.
alive, but retired, forcing Megamind to
This does
become a
not
hero
sound
entirely
scary.
on his own.
Like, I
Wait, go
Man
back.
alive, entirely on
Wait,
his own.
why does he look like he had a coke shoved in his mouth?
In the original script, Hal is much skinnier and scrawny, and he also wears glasses. This version of Hal is far
Fucking
more
nerd
vile.
emoji
He worked
looking.
at a bowling alley, but was fired for constantly
No,
being
that
late,
actually looks like-
harassing bowling customers and showing up drunk.
Humanized
He
nerd
even steals
emoji.
money from a blind child while working in a school for blind children. In the film, while escaping a collapsing building, Hal pushes a mother and child aside to save himself. However, through pushing them, he saved them from falling debris, and thus he's labeled as a hero, which he does not deny. Elements of this darker Hal appear in the storyboards as well, such as this scene where he aggressively flirts with every female co-worker despite their visible discomfort. This version focuses more heavily on his
Fucking-
negative traits compared to
That
the
was
film
not the
where he's
Riddler.
simply an awkward cameraman.
No, wait,
with
hang on,
only
pause
occasional
real quick.
creepy moments.
Yeah, I got a perfect meme for this. Fucking the finalized Titan. Hello, handsome original Titan. Hello, human resources.
What?
I did hire a wedding photographer. That's just in case we were like something crazy happened and we wanted a picture of it. Like maybe we should have this for like ever, like a memory.
How Hal gets his powers is also different. In the original script, Megamind deliberately gives Hal Metro Man's powers using something called Uber Essence, the supposed
Uber Essence.
Uber S.
abilities. Megamind gives Hal the powers
You snort the
because he
shit, it makes you the
mistakenly
best
believes
Uber
that Hal is
driver.
a good person after several misunderstandings. In the final film, there is no Uber Essence. Metro Man's DNA is extracted and placed into an infuser gun. Hal only becomes Titan by accident. Since Hal in the original script was never a good person, he spends no time trying to be a hero. He finds out almost immediately that being a
Oh my
villain
God.
is much more fun and more rewarding. Interestingly, Hao's original design almost made it into the final film. Through animation tests, we can see both his skinny original look and his Titan
Oh my
form
God.
being tested. His original appearance even shows up briefly in the final movie on a magazine cover.
Wait, what?
What?
Minion was not always an alien fish in a robot suit. According to early storyboard animations, Minion was originally a human who worked alongside Megamind in some kind of partnership, though we don't know much about their relationship beyond that. Surprisingly,
Doom
Megamind was
Syndicate.
not the only villain in the world of the film. According to early storyboards and concept art, there were several other villains who never made it into the final movie. The Doom Syndicate was a group of villains in Metro City.
I swear to God, is that storyboard? It looks like fucking Robotnik.
In the storyboards, they come together after Metro Man's death. Their purpose is to commit crimes in the city, while Megamind puts his plans together. At one point, to train Titan during his early days.
Wait,
The Doom
hang on,
Syndicate-
go back. Look at how Ubermind was spelled.
Where?
Yeah, play.
Their
I'll tell you when to
purpose
pause.
is to commit crimes in the city, while Megamind puts his plans together. At one point, to train Titan during his early days. The Doom Syndicate consists of Psychedelic, who controls Purple Smoke, Destruction Worker, a man with super strength and construction tools,
Conet!
and Hot Flash, who controls fire. Originally, the Doom Syndicate had even more members, like Lady Doppler, who controls weather, the Puzzler, and Jive Turkey.
Now
But
hear
those
me out on Lady
characters never
Doppler.
made it
Okay,
to the final roster. In one
I'm
version of the
sorry.
story, Titan tries to team up with the Doom Syndicate to destroy and rule Metro City, though it's unclear how Megamind ends up defeating them. The group was eventually cut from the movie as they cluttered the story of the film, but they later reappeared in other Megamind media, including video game
Wait,
tie-ins and spin-offs such
I remember.
What?
as Megamind versus the Doom
And
Syndicate.
then the,
I
and then
remember
the
mentions
ass
of that.
series.
This
Wait,
was
the original Incredibles. Wait, we gotta watch that.
next video.